new coupe, open the top, got the juice, got the rock, money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high, living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified, tell them man I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch, nah y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated, nah y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player, I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face, watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe, open the top, got the juice, got the rock, money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high, living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified, tell them man I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide, shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride, blacked out you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for, they gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four, don't forget to feed your folks. You know, 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on grams, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more, that's that shit that they can't stand. Yeah, yeah, with the same nigga from the jump, every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close, this really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce, looking at a young rich boss. Nigga can't take no loss, nigga already paid that cost, yeah. And I'm still putting up shots, nigga. Major Key got this shit on lock, nigga. What you need, know we got it in stock. Regal Hendrix, this the new rap rock, nigga. Open up shop, brand new coupe, open the top, got the juice, got the rock, money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high, living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified, tell them man I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide, shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride, blacked out you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for, they gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four, don't forget to feed your folks. You know.
It's Flow, yeah.
Open up shop, brand new coupe, open the top, got the juice, got the rock, money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high, living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified, tell them man I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch, nah y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated, nah y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player, I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face, watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe, open the top, got the juice, got the rock, money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high, living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified, tell them man I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide, shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride, blacked out you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for, they gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four, don't forget to feed your folks. You know, 6 feet I stand, stacking bands, tallest man. Had the world on my shoulders, now I got it in my hands. Wake up on grams, had to do this for the fam. See them hating, stun more, that's that shit that they can't stand. Yeah, yeah, with the same nigga from the jump, every day the first of the month. Y'all really can't come close, this really ain't what y'all want. Y'all can't touch this sauce, looking at a young rich boss. Nigga can't take no loss. Nigga already paid that cost, yeah. And I'm still putting up shots, nigga. Major Key got this shit on lock, nigga. What you need? No, we got it in stock. Regal Hendrix, this the new rap rock, nigga. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out, you can't see inside. Tell me what you do it for. They gon' go and sell they soul. Game in a figure four. Don't forget to feed your folks. You know.
It's flow, yeah.
Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Yeah, I got the Midas touch. Nah, y'all ain't fly as us. I get elevated. Nah, y'all ain't high as us. I just keep it player. I don't need your favors. They talk down on the come up, but gon' ride with you later. Yeah, smiling in your face. Watch out for the snakes and fakes. They just waiting to take your plate, so you better say your grace, yeah. Big dog, I'ma eat. Nigga, you a pussy, I'm a dog off the leash, yeah. Open up shop, brand new coupe. Open the top, got the juice, got the rock. Money and power, respect the law. Please don't blow my high. Living like it's do or die. Niggas want me crucified. Tell them, man, I'm too alive. Rolling like the crimson tide. Shawty just sit back and vibe. Lane to lane off in the ride. Blacked out.
Got this shit all on. Got this shit all on to myself. I look like out here trying to tussle. Got some sticks inside this fucking dope. Twitch Spark, get straight to the action. Straight to the action. Twitch Spark, post straight to the action. Straight into the action.
And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. And he steps to the sidelines on this return. Here comes the offense on first down. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On the move, it's Jordan. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. They're bringing heat. Going over the top. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Baylor.
Crosses the 30, he's got away. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
A run for the quarterback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Direct snap. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. They're trying to get to it. Moving away from pressure. Lets it fly. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding a hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him working away, nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Defense playing a bail technique. To the ground with the back. At the 40, there he goes. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
The Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Got it in the middle, it's dealt. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Corner's going to give them room. They try to pop a run on the draw. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Maryland 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Using his feet. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Quarterback adapting. Bought a little time, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
And the Terrapins will go for it on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
So many factors go into making the big play in the big moment. Calling the right play, getting protection. You got it all down. It's perfect. And then he does that, drops the ball right in his hands.
Fast motion from the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Dances away from the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cameron. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that fires you up as a defense. That gives you some extra juice. When you come in there and knock the living fire out of someone, everybody on the defense gets jacked up.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to pass, it's Jordan. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd.
Open.
Set 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. He uncorks one deep. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Trying to take it back. And on the interception return, he'll finally be stopped at the 33.
That's
Straight past that nigga, bro. Skip past that nigga. Literally skip past that nigga. Brother. Oh, man. Big thing on that.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Defense not showing press coverage. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
No Jahmyr Gibbs. None of that, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Down at the 37.
Like, what are we doing?
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at him and gashing him right out the gates.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They'll go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Jordan.
Take that off, bro.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Man, what a break on the football. He read that the whole way. He just couldn't finish it. You know he saw the end zone. He saw the grass in front of him to break on that and maybe take it to the house, but just a missed opportunity.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll give it to the back. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. They pick up a 6.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Out of the gun to give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Getting some heat. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Bama! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
What a massive play for the offense. And sometimes when you're calling it deep in your own end, you're expecting man coverage or at least a one-on-one to the outside of the field, and that's what they had. The quarterback put air under it. The receiver shows off his speed. They make the catch, and it's not just a big first down. It's a touchdown.
Dissatisfaction leaving Cameron in that bitch.
Changing play.
Doing myself a dissatisfaction leaving Cameron in that motherfucker.
Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of the guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism in his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. As the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Cincinnati 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Trying to get to it. Trying to make magic on
I
the
didn't think you were
scramble.
gonna pancake him like
He
that.
does a really good job being decisive, getting downhill, being a great runner. And guess what? You know how easy offense is when you get me in second and short, second and medium. Everything in the playbook is open to him.
So after the first down run, here's second down. He's looking to throw. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to put my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Hard-hitting tackle.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. A designed run for the quarterback.
Bro,
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback checking the play. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wide out in motion. They'll go with a direct snap. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard.
Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown tie.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out.
Jesus
Really
Christ.
disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here
Still
comes
not
the
good, bro.
Cincinnati offense back on the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Big plays in the passing game deep down the field that take time to develop. And the big hog mollies up front got to protect their quarterback. Great job protecting him on that play.
Come
And he fires a
on.
dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup. The defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over to him and forced the incompletion.
He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense, got him at the 27.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got a man. It's Harris.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit.
Let's go.
Absolute shame. Missed it. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh. I tell you. Boy, I tell you, boy. Oh, silver. Give me a champion, bro. At least, bro. Something. I ain't never got a champion or nothing on this side. Because they got a designated faction on YouTube. Is that why? Crazy. Gotta be because they had a designated pass for that. It's crazy.
Yo, I'm gonna just say this. Keep that energy. Remember, y'all don't like the toe cap. Remember, Mike didn't like the toe cap. Remember, y'all didn't like me. Jordan executed these. If you love these, tap in with me in the comment section. Oh, man.
Congress passed the one big, beautiful bill to make America great again. And in the last election, the people gave us a historic mandate to cut taxes, raise take-home pay, bring back jobs, stop the invasion, that
What's up with this guy,
horrible
man?
invasion.
What's up with this
Do
guy,
that.
man?
Who would do that? That horrible. Who would do that to us? Who would do that to us? Deport the illegals and slash hundreds of billions of dollars of waste and fraud, and that's what we're doing. With this bill, every major promise I made to the people of Iowa in 2024 became a promise kept. You know, they had a report today on some crazy fake station, but it wasn't fake in this regard. They said, you know, this guy actually did more than he promised. I did. And I have another hat back there. It says, Donald Trump was right about everything. And I said, no, that sounds a little too conceited, but it happens to be true, I must say. This bill includes the largest tax cut in American history. The largest spending cut in American history. The largest border security investment in American history, although I must tell you, if you saw last month, they had 0 people coming through our border. 0. I'm not sure that's even possible. You know, I'll take it, but it's somebody.
Line gets set, first down.
Nah, it's too quiet, but I don't know.
Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to stay on his feet. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Quickly complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The give to the left side. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll leave it with him. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
I think you run that play so you stay out of 3rd and long. 3rd and long is not where an offense ever wants to thrive. 3rd and medium, hey, I'm good with that. So you run that play to make sure you're set up for a good 3rd down.
3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Dropping back, it's Jordan. Got his man quickly. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Yes.
Really nice job there by the quarterback.
Instinctually, I instinctually
someone working into a soft spot.
Shade it
Get the
up.
ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires on the move. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
Using his legs, it's Jordan. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. And if you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're scoreless.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Quick strike complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
Timeout, James Madison.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Quick completion on the out. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Live by the blitz, get hit with a chunk play on the blitz too, especially if you're man up on that dude.
And you know what? You lose some battles, especially to receivers like this who are so elite. You're going to lose some of those, but I'm still going to be aggressive. I'm still going to play man. I'm still going to have to bring some blitzes. So I look.
Hit the afterburners, kid. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to pass, it's Jordan. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. This time on target. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Movement here from the tight end. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they're able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board after getting that interception. You would like to have seen the offense do a little bit more with that possession and give themselves an opportunity to score a touchdown. But listen, teams will take 3 points any way they can get it.
Yeah.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Looking to move it through the air. Makes the grab on the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Dumps it to the back. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, I'll tell you, I know they're losing the game. It's only the first half, but this offense, obviously, they've spent some time practicing 2-minute throughout the week. You can see they're really in rhythm, they're really in focus, and they're attacking the right areas of the field in order to try to maintain as much clock as possible.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. The Dukes want to move quickly. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. DBs will try to keep everything in front. And he's going to score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And they'll just play it safe with the run, right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Crosses the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing,
Off he goes! And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
James Madison.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. Snap it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Looks as if he's going to run it. Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Lock it in, defense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Looking for a man. It's Jordan. It's caught.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
These corners going to give them some space. Looking to throw on second down. Fires to the middle. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Power football with the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Alabama pushing the tempo. The play action fake. Now sliding to his left. Caught over the middle. It's Cameron. And they swarm him under.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
Wide receiver now comes in motion.
All right, it will not let me. It would not fucking let me go through that fucking hole, bro.
Defense was there to make the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. From 55 yards out, and he's
Let me go through that hole, bro.
Never a doubt.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive
Second time we couldn't
stalls
capitalize,
out,
man.
you
Lock
still
it
have to
in.
get the field goal.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Not in the playbook this game. He has been spamming cheap, so to be fair. I've been having to work around the cheese, but it's to be fair.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Wiggles free. Feeling some heat. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here.
Alabama 20, James Madison 7.
second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Defense dropping into soft coverage. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Quick release by the QB. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down.
This nigga made it.
Oh, gave the defender the business. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the 1st down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting running that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping him off bounds with that play call.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Quick
All
timeout by the defense.
right.
They're trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
People back out there, bitch.
And the Dukes are moving quickly down the field. Caught near the sideline. It's dealt. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
Leaves it with the back.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls it and fires to the left. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little short. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them.
Why y'all got me running like that, dog?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Dukes line it up with a 1st and goal. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. To the air, it's Jordan. Coming after him. Had to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
Fast motion from the offense. The give as they work on that clock. Finds a crease at the 20. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
To the ground. He's got it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Less than 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they've got the lead, so this is where you have to be able to run the football. If you can get a hat on a hat up front and just give these running backs a crease, they can get you the yards necessary to end this game.
Motion from the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Gordon.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain. No harm, no foul.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. First down here for the offense. On the ground, it's Jordan. On the move at the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Gordon. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's going to pass. He's going to run it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down. And I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Having a man play.
Second and goal. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
As every coach talks about all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing is another thing. Great start for the offense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense getting set for first down. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They'll throw it on first down. The quick out. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They go to the ground. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
It's shifty on his defense. They're shifting this fuck niggas up. They're shifting this fuck niggas up.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. The DBs will back off a bit. They'll run play action. Looking for an open area to his left. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Give to the running back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You've got to do a lot of this.
Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Keeps looking downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Oh, what the fuck was that? And they just giving me anybody. Come on.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Hawkeyes will hustle to the line. Corners are going to bail. some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the score came on an impressive run from the 20. He'll bring it out. It's Reg. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out.
Got a lot of running room. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Now on 2nd down and short. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
So I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the air, it's Jordan. He makes the connection.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
Graduation player do I have in my lineup? Passing. the game. Battlefield. Play Battlefield. Fuck it. Let's get on the battlefield. Let's get on the battlefield, man. Fuck it. What? Castles? Antarctica. No castles. Tough. Playing with the Brits. Yay. Jesus Christ.
Objective Alpha. Be advised, Objective Bravo has been lost.
Say shit. Over there.
发现敌军船只。Thanks。我需要你来攻击这个目标。你们快来攻击这个目标！
Oh, he about to kill me. Oh my god. What are y'all doing over here, bro? Where's y'all servers? What? Nigga.
Be advised. Just neutralized objective Delta. Be advised, objective Alpha has been neutralized. I need repairs for my vehicle. Listen, objective Delta has been neutralized.
Spot bonus for that? That's cool. That's cool. Let's take B, man. Let's take B, squads. Hit. I'm hit. Man down, man down.
Just neutralized objective Charlie.
These DOD niggas. Goddamn. Fucking me up every time, bro. But these I can't even get a shot. Say shit though.
是的，我看到了这里。Guys,
Just say shit though. I don't see these niggas on nothing else. These niggas be on this bitch all day, 24. These niggas game. Yeah, that boy heard the nigga on the phone. On the mic. I heard a nigga on the mic.
是的，我观察到敌军船只。
Chinese. We're on the demo mission, boys.
塑胶炸弹安置完毕。
This nigga got me killed. Man, you supposed to. You supposed to. One more charge, bro. One more charge. Fuck, man, we on the goddamn. You about to die, boy. These things be on everything, bro. I just gotta push in a long way, bro. Fuck it. Oh.
敌军猎击手被我发现了。这儿受伤了，需要医疗兵。Listen up. We have just taken control of objective Alpha.
Oh, get down, get out! What? Yo. But these niggas running a IR and shit, bro. Battlefield sweats are crazy. Battlefield sweats are real insane.
Just neutralized objective Charlie. Spotted an enemy boat. Spotted an enemy soldier. Hostile soldier. 我来了。
Spotted enemy soldier. I'm fucked up.
Objective Bravo is no longer under our control.
I need to put the silence on this bitch.
We have Objective Bravo now. Western quarter.
Let's get out of this water.
South of your position. We've lost Objective Bravo. tank west of your location.
Oh.
Listen up, objective Charlie is now neutralized. Enemy heavy armor has been identified south of your location.
Attack this objective.
Ammo. Oh my god. Get an extended clip on that bitch.
Gotta defend this objective.
We own objective Alpha.
Attack this objective.
We lost objective Delta. There's a hostile soldier south of your position.
Here's your ammo. Go get it. Here's your ammo. Here's your ammo.
There appears to be enemy heavy armor south of your position. Looks like we need to
Destroy that, whatever it is. Fuck me up. I think Kyle man should just stayed on the ground.
Objective Alpha is lost. Heads up. There appears to be an enemy soldier just west of your location.
Need you to attack this objective. spotted an enemy boat. Over here! Medic! Medic! Enemy spotted.
Thanks, much appreciated.
Lag, bro. Where we at, bro?
Defend this objective.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
I'm getting a lot of fire!
We've now taken Objective Alpha. We've neutralized Objective Delta.
We gotta make a break, bro. Got to make a break, bro.
I need you to attack this objective.
Let me patch you up.
Hostile soldier spotted.
Hostile heading over. South of your position. Objective Bravo neutralized.
Throwing grenade.
We control Objective Bravo.
I get him some shit like that, bro. What is this war, bro? This is real. That's why I fuck with Battlefield. You know, asking what is this? You just wake up as another nigga, dog.
We have taken Objective Charlie. We lost Objective Alpha.
I need you to defend this objective. I got your ammo. Pick it up.
Looks like there's an enemy helicopter operating to your north.
ammo. Go get it. Spotted a hostile soldier.
I spotted a hostile vehicle east of your position.
I got eyes on a soldier. Spotted a hostile soldier.
Objective Alpha has just been neutralized.
Meat grinder. Fucking meat grinder.
Атакуйте эту цель.
So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So run out. Locker. I ruined it.
Objective Alpha is neutralized. Now objective Alpha.
You bitch.
We have control of objective Bravo. Ребята!
Вижу! Вражество приближается!
Oh my god. Ain't nothing but.
We just neutralized objective Bravo.
Вот твои патроны!
We've taken objective Bravo.
Come on, shoot.
We just lost control of objective Alpha.
Возьми твои патроны!
In this lobby, bro. It's crazy. lag in this lobby. It's crazy. You can't run around. Especially not in hardcore. You can't run around a car hardcore. But this hardcore is a whole different. It's a whole different animal. Nigga, shoot. I'm still gonna kill that nigga.
Обнаружен вражеский солдат! Вот вам патроны, берите!
Attention! We now control objective Charlie.
Yes.
Вижу вражеского солдата!
Listen up. We have lost control of objective Delta.
Вражеский солдат! Гранату кидаю! Обнаружен! Вот вам патроны! Вражеский солдат! Обнаружен вражеский солдат!
That's fine, man.
Вот патроны!
Stand us back with that one, bro.
Вот твои патроны! Возьми! Вижу солдат вражеского! Солдата!
objective Alpha.
Атакуйте эту цель!
But caught me throwing a nade. Boy, I hit with the goddamn. Right here with the terror special.
Вижу вражеского снайпера! Видел вражеского снайпера! Вот патроны вам!
Hey, soldier, where are you going?
Доктор, сюда, сейчас!
West of your current location, there is a hostile machine gunner.
Бросаю гранату!
Chest, nigga.
Патроны просил, берите! Солдата! Вижу вражеского снайпера!
Boy, hit me with some bullshit, bro. What was that?
Патроны берите!
We've lost objective Alpha.
That bitch still ain't open.
Атакуйте эту цель!
Where's castles, bro?
Бросаю гранату!
We need you here. Come back, soldier.
sports.
That's what made me feel so great. I can't feel.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Cameron.
That's correct.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give from the gun. On the move at the 30. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He'll throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up, and this is a guy who loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball. Getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground. Incomplete pass.
Motion from the offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown tie.
This guy
They'll try to add another to their lead. I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out in front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
Got the strike line.
He'll bring it out. It's Francis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the back. At the 20, he's got space. Hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Branch. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the right. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That's the end of the first quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Alabama pushing the tempo. from the gun to give, looking for room. Several defenders get an assist on that
I
tackle.
fucked your ass up with this
I
one,
think
B.
the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The lone back's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The give to the tailback. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
God damn, bro. What the fuck is you doing in that?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Francis. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in the stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Flushed out of the pocket. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown.
That's crazy.
And with that run, he goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force-feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Tackle is made after the 1st down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Wants to throw. It's Penix. Makes his connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
That had to be a coverage bust because there's no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
Corners are going to bail. To the air on 1st down. pressure coming. Wide open downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Fires into traffic, picked off. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did.
Let's go.
The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Francis. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Bullshit!
They're finally able to haul him down at midfield.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. And you think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Hands it off. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Time to take a shot. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
Really nice timing on that throw.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. They're going to test the right side with this one. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the air, it's Penix. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, the defensive coordinator is pulling his hair out on the sidelines after that one because they had everybody covered initially. They just couldn't get home to the quarterback. He had over 5 seconds to throw that football. The defense has to do a better job affecting the QB moving forward, or they're going to get lit up in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Coming out with it, it's Branch. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind
Fuck,
of...
we got to run against Ray Lewis. Oh, we gone. We gone. We gone. We gone. We got numbers. We got numbers. Ray Lewis is blocked. He blocked.
It's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He fires to the left side. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Alabama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Francis.
Bro.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Scanning the field, it's Penix. On the run, still looking. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. They'll go right back to him. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The DBs will back off a bit. Now he's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback made himself at home in the pocket until the defense finally raided his house. Down he goes.
Yeah, and look at the offensive line. They're looking around like, hey, are you going to get rid of the football? I mean, the quarterback holds the football for so long. No offensive lineman is ever going to win a battle when they got to hold on to their guy for that long.
He lofts it high.
What the fuck was that?
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Lead in the game, and the confidence is building if only there's enough time to finish.
Time is ticking, but, man, you gave yourself a chance now. Now the defense, go out, do your job. We got the momentum. If you give me the ball back, I'm going to win. Let's go, defense.
He'll bring it out. It's Cameron. He was bold to bring that thing out of the end zone, but he'll go out of bounds at the 17-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field.
Touchdown.
So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Yeah, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down.
That's fucking touchdown, bro.
So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
They want that clock to run. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. On 4th down, they'll run it, looking for the first. The Tide will get the first down. They'll try to snap it quickly. They're getting this guy lathered up. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Timeout, Alabama.
Let's go. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the... that defense and get the first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect.
Nigga so proud.
It's been hard just to find completions. No doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Shit ain't count. Yeah. Oh, we had the 3-hour mark. Come on. Bro, bitch. You're a bitch. You're a bitch.